All right, what's going on, you guys? Brian back here with another recap video. This time, recapping what went down. Two-in-one video this time, recapping House of Glory's City of Dreams event that took place tonight in New York City. And then, of course, the other one was GCW's Ashes to Ashes 2025 that happened in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Both shows just wrapped up a little while ago. Both shows I watched on Triller TV, the streaming service Triller TV. So here is what went down. At House of Glory's City of Dreams, we saw Zilla Fatu retain the House of Glory Crown Jewel Championship over Donovan Dijak in a very competitive match. Jay Bougie, I should say, defeated Sweet Cheeks Joey Silver. There was a brawl between Idris Jackson and Carlos La Sombra Ramirez that led to Ramirez challenging Jackson to an I Quit match, and that if he wins, he gets 5 minutes with Idris Jackson's manager. Mighty Mente defeated Danhausen. Private Party, former AEW Tag Team Champions, former House of Glory Tag Team Champions, they defeated the unlikely team of Jody Ara and Darren Richardson. Darren Richardson, the current House of Glory Cruiserweight Champion. We saw Four Belts Monet, Mercedes Monet, the CEO, defeating Indy Hartwell in a competitive match. And in the main event of House of Glory's City of Dreams, in a 2 out of 3 falls for the House of Glory Tag Team Championships, it was a title versus career match as Jay Lyon and Midas Black, the team known as the Main Event, they defeated the Cold Blooded Killers to become the new House of Glory Tag Team Champions in a match that if they would have lost, they would have had to break up as a team and never team again. So that was it for House of Glory City of Dreams. Thoughts on the show? My thoughts on this show, I really enjoyed the main event. It was a back and forth match. Could have gone either way. I was like, oh, there's no way the main event is gonna win this one. They're gonna have to break up as a team. But in the end, they pulled it out and are your new House of Glory Tag Team Champions. I really liked the opening match with Zilla Fatu and Donovan Dijak, as well as the Mercedes Monet and Indy Hartwell match. I thought was really good as well. So that was it for House of Glory City of Dreams. Then for GCW's Ashes to Ashes event, there was a 6-way scramble match that saw Jimmy Lloyd pick up the win in that one. Tony Deppen defeated Zeta Steel. The Garbage Daddies, the current GCW Tag Team Champions, they defeated and retained their championships against the Legion of Rot, which was Frightmare and Hallowicked. Violence is Forever would come out and attack the Garbage Daddies. Then that would bring out Matt Tremont and Cyclope, and this would lead to the next match, which was Tremont and Cyclope taking on Violence is Forever. That would end in a no contest. So that was it for that. Gringo Loco defeated Charles Mason in a kind of a back and forth matchup that could have gone either way. Fuego del Sol defeated Atticus Kogar. After the match, Atticus and his brother Otis Kogar would attack Del Sol, taking his mask off, but Joey Janela would come out to make the save. Then Joey Janela would talk about his upcoming match on Friday, April 18th at Joey Janela's Spring Break 9 against Sabu. And that would be it for that. They would then run down a couple of the matches that would take place during that, on that particular night, on Friday night, April 18th, for Spring Break 9. One is Sabu versus Bad Boy Joey Janela. Another one is Megan Bayne taking on Bozilla. And the other one is going to be a really good one. Matt Tremont is going to be taking on Minoru Suzuki. So I'm really looking forward to that one, because Suzuki, you don't want to mess with Minoru Suzuki. I've seen this guy on MLW, AEW, New Japan, and he is now, you do not want to mess with him. So then we had a GCW World Championship match where Effie retained his championship against Slade. We had a Tournament of Survival qualifying match in which Dr. Redacted defeated Hoodfoot in a very bloody matchup. And in the main event of the evening, it was John Wayne Murdoch defeating Mr. Danger in a match that I know a lot of people like to talk about GCW with, oh, it's nothing more than another like ECW where they're using like light tubes, garbage cans, chairs, tables. But these hardcore matches, say what you want about hardcore wrestling, but some of these hardcore matches are very barbaric, and this one was no exception. Both men were bloody. Both men used light tubes, chairs, whatever they could get their hands on. And in the end, it was John Wayne Murdoch picking up the win with a Canadian destroyer off of I think it was a door that he placed on the top turnbuckle. He hit it on Mr. Danger and went through light tubes that were on the mat, and that was pretty much it for that one. And then we found out that at Tournament of Survival 10, the opening round is going to be John Wayne Murdoch versus Mr. Danger, House of Horror Rules match. So I believe that takes place on June 7th, I believe is when they announced it. I forget when it was. If anybody that watched the show tonight and saw it, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, that was pretty much it for GCW's Ashes to Ashes. My overall thoughts on this show. I've watched a lot of GCW shows. I don't keep up with them all the time, but the ones that I gotta go back and watch a lot of events from the last couple of years. But I am a big fan of GCW. I know a lot of people might not like it because of the hardcore wrestling and and all the the light tubes and the blood and everything else, but it is what it is. I enjoy it. I've enjoyed the events that I've seen and because I watch them on Triller TV, and I'm a big fan. So with that in mind, my overall thoughts on this show, another really good show from GCW. Both shows had really good matches that I really liked. And that pretty much wraps it up. This has been my House of Glory, City of Dreams, and GCW's Ashes to Ashes event recaps. As always, I am Brian, and I will see you next time. See ya.